Hello everybody and welcome back to the Waveku Gurren Lagann channel. I know it has been a couple of days and it is definitely a little bit longer than every other day, but not only did your boy have family over the weekend, but I also saw Spider-Man for a second time. So unfortunately I did not have time to record, but good news, in the meantime, the Elgato decided to start working again. So hopefully it will continue to work throughout this video. And of course, just like any good gacha game, the second video on this channel is going to be summons. That is right. Literally everything that I have today, I'm going to put into the main banner. As we discussed a little bit in the menu overview video, basically, the summon screen currently only has these various different banners, and the main banner seems to just be the, de facto banner, and it's kind of weird because it doesn't really say what units that you can actually get on the banner. If you hit details, it just tells you the character's rates. Now, you can look in the game's encyclopedia for all the units, and I assume because this is the closed beta, all of those units are just on this banner. But we're going to find out today. Hopefully we get to see some pretty cool animations as well. We do have quite a bit of summons here. We're going to go through our drills, which are basically just this game's version of tickets that you can use on any banner. And then we're just going to go through all my gems. I'm literally just going to go for broke. This is the closed beta anyway, so I might as well. So let's go ahead and hop in here for our first summon. I love that this is the scene, by the way, that they chose for the summon animation. I think that is so cool. Definitely a fantastic choice. It is kind of weird because it goes to this screen, right? And then it zooms back, and literally all you do is touch. You don't pull back. You don't like interact with it in some way. And we got a gold. So from the couple of summons that I have done so far, is it a dupe? Is that why? Oh, no. Oh, okay. So I think the reason why it didn't go through the multi, one thing that I've noticed with this game is that if you have the unit already, you saw that the first unit that was a 4-star there, right, was also the same as the 5-star. I believe if you have the unit already, it doesn't actually go through the multi and it just skips it, which is kind of nice because obviously if you're a person who's going to be summoning on this game a lot, and of course, you know, you don't want to be basically wasting your time with multi-summons that you know aren't going to get you anything. And of course, you know, you always hate when that happens, when you get a dupe of a character that you can't use or what have you. You know, it's never as exciting, but of course, that's cool because then obviously for the new characters, you know, they give you the goods. And you can also see there's a little, like, light. Oh, Lazingon! Holy cow! I did not expect it to be the first character! What? That's crazy. I gotta be honest, probably out of all the characters that are in the game so far, at least all the ones I've seen, probably him and Winged Gurren Lagann are the two that I have wanted the most. So that is really cool. That is super sick. I really like this guy. Obviously the Spiral King. It's kind of unfortunate that you can't click on it. Like you're seeing, I'm trying to click on the unit to show it to you, and then it just gives you the little rewards for summoning, and then basically you're off to the races yet again. So kind of interesting. But yeah, as you can see, when we've been getting these 5-stars, there's a little like sparkle around the like core drill port, I guess you would call it. So I'm assuming that's a 5-star animation, and obviously the gold is a 5-star animation. Like, that makes sense. I haven't really seen any other crazy animations though. Okay, so are we not getting a 5-star here? Okay, so no, there is the little bit of that glow around it, and we do have another gold, so this is probably going to be a dupe. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So I won't touch anything because this is the example I was trying to make with the first multi-summon. You can see that the first character in the multi we already have because, you know, it's the last character in the multi as well. So even though that is a 3-star, it's technically a character we already have, so it didn't go through the whole thing and show us the brand new unit. This is good though because getting all these different dupes of all these different characters will help improve, because all of the 4-stars, one cool thing about this game is that every 3-star, 2-star, you know, 4-star, whatever, can become a 5-star. Whether they're good or not at their final form is obviously a different story, but it is cool that obviously, even though there are some characters that are only 5-stars, there are a bunch of characters that obviously literally all of them in the game that you can basically star up to a higher star level. So that is pretty cool. I do wish, one thing that I will say, from to purchase 10 core drill. Interesting. So does it not just like, huh? I mean, that is the price of a normal multi-summon. That is kind of weird. So I guess it's just you don't actually use the gems, kind of. You're basically buying the drills. That's really interesting. I guess I maybe haven't done a gem multi-summon. I swear it didn't have that button there before when I did it like that. But one thing about this game that I will say is something that I kind of want them to change after the closed beta is they always show you the 5-star right away if you don't have it, I think. Let's test it if we pull another one that we don't have. Okay, so the funny monkey gunman. Yeah, so I guess we'll just do it from here. We'll just do... I mean, I guess maybe I should keep that on just in case, because then that way if I accidentally hit multi, I won't waste my gems. So I guess maybe that's kind of a little fail-safe just to keep there. But yeah, if it's a new character, every time I've gotten one, it has always just been the first character on the screen, and then it shows you the multi. Personally, I think that's kind of lame, because obviously you want to be able to go through the multi-summon and see what you get, right? That's part of the hype. Ooh, okay, so we got Dai Gunzan, which is obviously the normal version of Team Dai Gurren's ship before obviously it fuses with Gurren Lagann, right? Very, very cool. I did not have that one. I do have Gurren, or a Dai Gurren already, because that was literally like 99 cents. But yeah, so there you go. There's a perfect example of that, right? You summon it, it shows you the 5-star, and then you're done, right? I don't know. It's a little bit weird because it's like, I completely understand. So yeah, see, it didn't give us a pop-up that time. That was weird. I completely understand doing it that way because it's like you're getting to the point of the multi, but I don't know. I feel like half the fun of summoning in these gacha games is going through all of the, you know, like stinky pulls to get to the big boy pull, right? I feel like that's half the fun, you know, going through everything and then seeing the animation pop up. So sometimes it's a little bit lackluster, I feel like, just having, you know, the main unit be there and then the multi is done. So I don't know. I think that that's definitely something that they could change for the future, and I think this will actually be after this one, technically, our last multi-summon. But yeah, we'll see. It is interesting to me, though, that they don't show the characters. That is definitely something that I hope in the actual game, when it is out of the closed beta, that they do, is show a list of the characters on the banner, because I'm pretty sure that legally they have to. I don't know that for a fact, I guess, but oh, another King Kitan. Okay, that's actually really good, because I pulled one of him before I actually did a recording for the game. So that's pretty cool right there. Ooh, okay, and we did hit the pity. I did not even notice going on the side there. So what's cool about this, we will actually do this, you know, because we got it in the video, we might as well. So we get one of the following rewards at random. We get one of these particular gunmen, which is pretty cool. If you do basically 100 summons, you get one of those from this little thing in the corner. That is basically how it works. So that's pretty cool that we technically hit, like, it's weird to say that that's pity, because obviously since this banner doesn't have any featured unit, right? Like all these 5 guys aren't like featured or anything like that. They're just kind of advertising units on the banner. There isn't really like a pity to get the brand new unit, because obviously there isn't really like a new unit, quote unquote. But it is cool that they give you a little reward, basically, that they give you something for doing all these summons. All right, this should be our last multi-summon, and then we'll actually go ahead and do that random 5-star there, and see what we get, because that'll be pretty interesting to see what character we end up copping from that. All right, our final multi. I will say, I don't know if it's just because it's the closed beta. Oh, I was going to say we haven't gotten 2 5-stars yet. Oh, this guy, Idol. Okay. I do not really remember this guy. I really need to rewatch the show, I feel like. I do kind of remember him being like in the background, because one of the stages had that and it was like a statue in the background, but I did see him in the encyclopedia, so that's cool. I thought he was an interesting character. And then will the next one be new? No, it's just the same one. So I assume if it's 2 new characters in a row that it'll probably have the pop-up go twice, but that is pretty cool. That is definitely a lot of new characters for me, and a bunch of usable dupes as well, even for like the 4-stars and stuff like that, so that is pretty cool. Yeah, so you can see, obviously, with our multi-summon, we went up 1 there, which is pretty nice, honestly. So let's actually just open that up real quick. Let's go ahead and go to our bag. So what's interesting about this is that there are actually 2 versions of this, at least so far in the game. This one, which you obviously get from the summons, and then this one, which I believe I got from a mission, and it actually allows you to choose a gunman. I'm going to probably do a video specifically on this particular item in the future, so I'm not going to open it in this video, but obviously for the random one, let's go ahead and see what we get. I don't actually know how this works. So it says, yep, we only got one, so let's go for it. Okay, we got Daigunkai. Also, don't really remember this guy either. I'm assuming probably that this is one of the 5 general ships, because that it was kind of like the stuff that's in that pool, if I'm remembering correctly. But that is pretty cool. Definitely will take any new 5 stars, obviously. The other thing is we actually do have more summons, ironically enough. I just have to find the menu. I believe it's this one. Yeah, so if we do 80 summons on this menu, you actually get a free copy of Lagann. How you get more of this is you have to play this little event, but it's super duper difficult. But I figured you maybe could get him, so I wanted to see, since this is just... Oh, it's a different summon animation. Oh! Yo! What? That's crazy. I didn't know that the different banners had different summon animations. Oh, and it actually changed to 70 on the main screen. That is awesome. I wonder if there is a way to get more of these. I'll have to see if I can't play this event to try and get more. It seems like the rates are a lot lower on this, because as you were seeing on the main banner, we were basically getting a 5-star every single summon, right? Every single multi. And for this, we did not get a single one, which I mean is fine. But maybe it's the type of thing where, again, this is supposed to be like, you know, you're just getting Lagann. Very interesting. But yeah, also interesting too that it seems like that you could theoretically switch which one that you're pulling for on this. But obviously Lagann is the only one that is available right now. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had a very successful summoning video. Probably Lagann was honestly the highlight for me, because like I said, probably him, Viral, and Winged Gurren Lagann. I kind of forgot about Viral, to be honest. Those would probably be like the 5 stars that I would want to pull. Obviously, everything else is very, very much so appreciated. But, of course, those being the main gets. And it seems like Lagann is really good from how much the game has been hyping him up. I don't really quite understand, like, what makes a unit good in this game yet. I still kind of not only have to do a little bit of research, but just kind of read through some unit kits and get a good idea of that sort of thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you've been getting on the summons. And I will catch you in the next one. Waveku out. Peace.